Woohoo! This is the death of Wimbledon as far as I'm concerned.
And the local businessman who made it happen walked on water.
Maybe it was the right or wrong way for Milton Keynes to find its football, but find its football it has, and we've kicked the ball today.
Welcome back to Big How the Nerd and today's episode of the Winkerman Way as we start Season 5 with the MK Dons here as we look to push to take them to the next level. Putting behind the absolute bottle job of last season. We're looking at the positives. We were a team that even the team ourselves thought we were a playoff team. The board thought we were a mid-table team, and we managed to just miss out on automatic promotion by a point. We are doing good things with this very small team. This team with very little money. We've got 4 million in the bank now because we've had a little boost, but I'm sure we'll piss that away this year. But yeah, we are slowly building them up. We probably needed one more season in the Championship, and I know it's disappointing to be back, but we have been punching above our weight for a while now. Since we got promoted, really, that we had that good first season straight after the promotion in the first season, and we scraped into the playoffs, didn't we? In that second season, and since then that was really a mid-table season that never should have been a playoff. So we've been getting there. I want to try and put some positives on this. But today we start Season 5. We start with a match against Watford. If we have a look at the schedule, our first round of games aren't too bad. Watford, Reading, Huddersfield, Barnsley, Preston, Hull, some mixed teams in there. It's not going to be an easy season. No real big names dropping down, but we know that there's always those teams that will run away with it. Watford may be one of those teams, having just dropped down. So, or Borough as well. They've just dropped down. Oh, my Sweetman as well. So yeah, we're going to have a difficult first game, but we'll see how we go. Our off-season was poor. The first time I've had a really poor pre-season, actually. We only won one of our games, and that was against Dulwich Hamlet. We won 5-0. You notice here, anyone that's been around the Football Manager community for a while? Andy Thanoj? Or Andy Tannoy, as Dr. Benji used to know him, scored an own goal for us. And then we got 4 other goals. Armstrong and So both scoring as we rotated those guys. But it's not been good. The formation's not been playing well. We are going to be playing a 4-2-3-1, going back to a gegenpressing style of play, dropping the 2 strikers because they're just not scoring. 2 strikers didn't work for us. The 4-2-2-2 was too offensive. We're going to try 4-2-3-1. If that doesn't work, we'll go for a 4-4-2. But the 4-2-2-2 has been dropped, I think. It's out. So, you want to look at transfers. I know you want to look at transfers. Let's have a look at transfers. So, we didn't have a lot of money. We knew that. We've sold some players. We've bought some players in. Let's have a look. So, there's only 3 because we missed out on quite a few. So, we've brought in Roshan Williams from Manchester United. Brought him on a free at the end of his contract. Central defender. 2.5-star counter ability. Potential 4.5-star. One of the guys that's supposed to get very good in the game. A bit average at the moment. Good physicals. Very good physicals. Good mentals for a 22-year-old. Technicals need to be improved, but we can train his technicals up. He was the best we could get in. Best we could get in. Old Roshan Williams. Centre-back. We needed a centre-back. We knew we did. I went in for James Tompkins. I went in for some other bigger names. And they just got poached by other players. James Tompkins got poached by another Championship club. So we had people whipped from underneath our noses right at the end of the season. We've brought in Ramani Medford-Smith on a free transfer. He was at Charlton. Started at Reading. Leicester, bumped around a bit. Played on loan in League One for the last 2 seasons as a left-back. Let's have a look. Left-back, he does not too bad. If we look at him at full-back, on support, we'll be playing him. Decent acceleration, very good determination. That was what caught my eye. Work rate's okay. Concentration, anticipation, good mentals for a 22-year-old. Passing could be better, but marking and tackling, very decent. Crossing, we can improve, but we're going to play the fullback slightly more defensive this season. He is obviously coming in to replace the outgoing Josh Tyman. Obviously, not going to be as good, but he has got some potential there. 3-star current, 4-star potential. Not bad by. Again, we couldn't really get who we wanted. And the last one is the one and only Mr. Callum Gribham. We had him back in the first season, I think it was. He had 16 appearances to score 2 goals for us. His stats are amazing. But knowing that we were going to play an AMC, I thought we need to bring in someone. He's got 2.5-star current, potential to be 4.5 for us. Only 22. Good-ish physicals. He's not the quickest, but his technicals are outstanding. For a 22-year-old, dribbling 16, first touch 15, corners 15, crossing 13, passing and technique 14 and 15. Work rate could be higher, determination could be higher, but the man's a bit of a legend, isn't he? From last season, from last game. So we're hoping that he can come in now. He's not played much since we left him, since we sort of stopped bringing him in on loan. But in that attacking midfield role, he could be brilliant for us. And that's what I'm hoping. So he's been in. So that's the 3 we brought in. We missed out on a goalie. Can I see who we missed out on? I don't think you can you? No. We missed out on a goalie. We missed out on Tom Keynes as a centre-back. We missed out on someone else as well. I can't remember who it was. Where they just got whipped out. We put contracts in early and then they got whipped out right at the depth. We were trying to bring them in. We accepted deal, had contracts in on them. But yeah, other bigger teams went in for these guys and stole them from us. So if we look at the outs, we've sold one player. Mr. Oran Jackson. He actually went out for not too bad. We sold him for 350,000. He was worth 250. Obviously, he played the games. He had those 5 mistakes leading to goals. I didn't think I was going to play him. Hamilton came in, 350 up front, rising to 415. Not bad. The club needs money. We've got centre-backs in. Let's get rid of him. So we sold him. Hearts have taken Samuelson out on loan, and a couple of the younger guys have gone out on loan again, with some of the better prospects we've brought into the first team. So our squad looks like this. Not as changed as I would have liked. If we're looking at ability-wise, best players, Bandinelli still, Gilby, Armstrong, Cullen, Wildig up there, which is one of the reasons I may go back to a 4-4-2, because with Wildig, Bandinelli, Wildig, Armstrong, and then So as a backup, it's a very good front line. It's like that's 2 strikers. That's 2 very strong strikers. So we're going to see what we can do with this guy here. Kaikai's up there as well. Williams and Neke in there. He's going to go in as the first starter for the AMC role. Wotton. And then if we're looking at potential, Pat Crane, Josh Wildig, Joe O'Rourke, probably not going to be good enough. We're probably going to loan him out. Although we are short in midfield at the moment. And Amankwar, the defender we said we'd keep in. We'll keep these guys around, I think, for the season. We'll see how it goes. We may loan them out if we don't think we're going to give them any game time. But we've got some good potential in the side. Signing new contracts, we've had to bust the gut to get loads of these guys. They've loads of them wanted double wage for their contract negotiations, and we've had to put some pretty annoying release clauses in. So a lot of the guys have got release clauses in, but they're all around 10 million, which for this club, if we get 10 million, that saves the club. That really helps us out. So I'm okay if they get paid the big money. We had bids coming in for Gilby. Birmingham want him. We had bids coming in for Armstrong. We've managed to bat them away. Pat Crane, I think, is probably loan bids. So we've managed to keep our big players. We haven't signed anyone huge, but we've kept the core of the teams. I'm happy-ish. Happy-ish. So this is the tactic we're going to be playing. 4-2-3-1. I've loaded up the gegenpressing, but we've tweaked the gegenpressing slightly. We've gone to less. The closing down is less. We're not as attacking. We're not on control. We're not on fluid. But we're going to play with the philosophies of gegenpress. We're going to leave the fullbacks on support, trying to keep this as a defensive unit that doesn't get too sucked into it. Going for a box-to-box and a ball-winning midfielder in the middle rather than a playmaker, because we're going to have this guy here who's going to be our playmaker, hoping that means we're a bit more defensive again. We've got a bit more defensive support. We shouldn't let in as many goals, but we still have the attack here. These guys getting forward on the wings, pumping the balls in, Armstrong doing the business, Wildig doing the business from the bench if needs be. If this all goes to pot and doesn't work, we'll drop to a 4-4-2, probably leaving it pretty much the same, but making this playmaker another striker. That is the plan. I think that's what we've got set up. A 4-4-2, this one, and we've got the 4-2-2-2 just in case. But this is what we're going to start with. Newbies coming in, Medford Smith. Other than that, fairly standard team. A lot of the guys are coming in on the bench. We've also got Pat Crane in here. He can sit in this AMC role, so that will get the most out of him. Another reason for going to the attacking midfielder. And we've obviously got Gribben on the bench as well. Seeing how Chucks gets on, he may not stay in the team. He may get dropped very quickly for a Gribben or a Crane if they can prove their salt. And Armstrong, we're hoping for another very good season from. Going to have to stick with Ben Hamer in goal because we didn't get the goal in we wanted. That was annoying. But this is life, right? This is what we've got. If we're looking at transfers, before we go into the first game, I want to show you. So we've got 15k available on the budget. Transfer budget of 77,000. Let's bump that all the way up. So we've got a little bit of money, but we can't spend any cash on people. So we literally have been looking at freebies and seeing what we can get in there. There's not a lot around. Not a lot at all. I was thinking about bringing in DJ Buffonage. He's on a free contract, but again, that would be just maybe to sell him on for some money if we could down the line. So I'm probably going to hold back. See how we go for the first part of the season, and then maybe we dip into something, maybe dip into the loan market for the second half of the season. But that's a rundown of the team. Let me know what you think of the team. we will be speeding through this season a little bit quicker than we have the other ones. Concentrating again, probably on the cup competitions. Seeing if we can get a good run there, because this is what our third season now in the Championship, and I want to push, make sure we're strong, and we are making those playoff positions or pushing for that automatic spot. We started badly last season. Let's start better this season. Let's go against Watford. So here we are. This is our lineup for our first Championship game against Watford. Tough opposition. Playing a 5 at the back. We're going with Ben Hamer in goal. Medford Smith, Wootton, Williams and Williams. I've got another W in there. Wootton, Williams and Williams as our back 4. Gilby and Cullen in the middle with Bandinelli and Neke, Kai and Armstrong completing the top 4, my attacking unit. Players to watch out for here. Success is very good. We know Clayton's good as well from our time at Middlesbrough. Tommy Smith on the right. They're going to be a strong team, aren't they? But let's see how we get on here. We're playing on standard so we can flex it if need be. I'm hoping 4-2-3-1 works for us in the Championship, and we just had a bit of an off pre-season. Here's hoping. Go for revenge. Let's do this. Let's do this, boys. Game underway. That Aneke role, that AMC role will be pivotal in this, and getting these wingers forward. What I thought, Bandinelli, straight away, Bandinelli showing what I needed him to do. In the 4-2-2-2, where we had those wingers on support, they didn't do as much. Lamella here, playing for Watford. That's crazy. Cleared the corner. Right, can we get this back? We're doing a good job of closing them. Pushing them out. Can we get the ball back, though? That's the real thing. No. Come on. No, for God's sake. Good start to the game. Good start to the game. This was poor, wasn't it? What happened here? What happened here? No tackles being put in. We got to watch Roshan Williams, because I'm not sure that he is good enough to be playing. I need to play him to get his ability up, but I've taken another gamble on a bloody centre-back. I really wanted James Tompkins. But yeah, we need these early games. We need to find our formation. We need to find out who's playing where, and can this work as a 4-2-3-1, or do we need to go back to a 4-4-2? As I was saying about the wingers, what we need to do, this formation works because the wingers are on attack. Bandinelli and Kai are our creative outlet. They do a good job of getting forward and putting balls in. We didn't have that last season, and we couldn't rely on the 2 strikers doing that for themselves. So it's imperative that these guys get off. But we've got through to half-time now, where they've had the goal, which was poor by us, let's be honest. And we've not shown much else. People playing poorly. And I'm not sure. No chances for Armstrong. I'm not sure if that's an indication of the tactic not working, or them still learning. Let's go for an assertive. Let's go for show me something else. Second half underway here. Come on, let's show them we've got some bite. Armstrong and Bandinelli both playing crap, so they can both come off. Right, 60 minutes, we're going to make this first sub. Oh, try not to destroy my setup. Armstrong playing at 6.2, that's no good, not at all. Do we put Ozzy in? No, let's put Wildig in. I'm wondering whether Poacher is just not the right role, whether it should be advanced forward. I know Poacher worked when I played the Gegenpress before, but maybe in this team we need someone doing a little bit more creative work. Morgan out on the left. Medford Smith and Williams both playing crap. Let's bring Britton on. Let's make all 3 subs. We'll give Medford Smith some time. Right, we're at home here, right? We've got the possession. What's going on? Let's go to control. Right, 75 minutes. We've had like 2 highlights in this entire game. I don't know what's going on here, but we are not playing very well. Right, big kick from Ben Hamer to nobody. Wasted ball. Clayton now goes home. Can we try? Go on, put pressure on the goalie. Looking a bit lackluster. This team's always been a very good attacking outfit, but at the moment, we're not looking good at all. Success here. Literally doing over. Williams with a big clearance again to no one. Go on, Wildig. Oh, he's got the ball. Go on, Wildig. You're the man. Inside. Kai, get there. Oh my God. Why? Why take so many touches before shooting? Why? Oh my God, Lamella swings it in. Oh, shit. Oh, that was cleared off the line. Another bloody set piece. We've cocked up there. Their goal originally came from a set piece. I know we cleared it, but we didn't do a good job. And again, this is going to be the same thing. Ball inside. Oh no, we've cleared it that time. Kai, this is it. We've got a minute. We need to score. The ball forward is not very good. The ball forward is poor. Medford Smith now. Inside to Gilby. Here we go. Morgan. No, what is going on? What is going on, boys? You've forgotten how to pass. Success now. We need to... Can we close them off? There we go. Aneke. We may need to take the close down less off the defenders or push them higher up because they're standing off. But when you're against one striker, you don't want to stand off too much. And I think that's going to be the first game over. That was a bit of a wet fart, wasn't it? We had the shots in the end, but we had 11 shots. What do we have? 4 on target? That's poor. Didn't have the possession. That's poor. Armstrong didn't have a single freaking chance. Let's go in for him from the beginning. Let's give him a boiling. We didn't start well last season. We've not started well this season. So that wasn't a great start. Not a great start at all. We got Leyton Orient in the first round. We'll play that. If we get through, we'll be back for the second round of the League Cup. We need, like I say, another good cup run. We'll help boost that reputation a little bit more, bring a little bit more money to the business, which is the football club, because that's what we need. We need to maybe get rid of one of these big players this year as well, and try and get a good like 5 to 10 mil selling to bring some money into the club because the club is struggling. But yeah, we'll be back for either a good chunk of games, maybe a Norwich, Crystal Palace, or the EFL Cup second round, depending on what happens there. But we will leave it there for the first episode of the 5th season. If you have enjoyed, smash that like button. If you are new, subscribe. Go back and check the other seasons out. They're a whale of a time, especially that last one. That was my favourite. But I will see you next time for some more Winkham Away action. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.